my gosh, you guys, there's a huge freaking cockroach in my car and I'm terrified of them. I don't want to kill it. Can you step on it, boo-boo, hard? Step on it hard.
Yeah.
Oh, step on it hard. Step on it hard. Oh my God. Is it dead?
Yeah, it's what? It's dead.
It's dead?
Yeah.
Okay, take it out of the car.
I will.
He is just like his dad. Yeah. Throw that out of the car. Throw it out. Ew, he picked up the egg. You saved Mommy from the big cockroach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was doing it with my shoe.
You did it with your shoe. You're very strong.
Yeah.
I love you. Boo-boo. Thank you.
Welcome.
I love you.
Okay.
Okay, now that the cockroach situation is taken care of, we can head out to the store. We're going grocery shopping. I'm going to be doing some freezer meals for the first time. I'm going to give it a try. Prepare some meals ahead of time and hopefully it goes well. Alright guys, so I'm doing some of the prep work for all of the meals. I chopped up 2 cabbage heads and they're in 2 separate gallon-sized bags. Bell pepper. All of this here is chopped onion. This is minced onion. Some shredded cheese. Chopped celery and carrots. This I think is cilantro, some kind of herb. What is this? Oh, this is shredded carrots. The chopped carrots are over here. This is where I've been chopping and my plate I've been using. Here are some of the other things that I got. I needed some chicken broth. I got out my things to use to measure. These for the burritos. Canned tomatoes, salt, pepper, honey, different spices. Hold on, baby. Onion powder, complete seasoning. I also had seasoned salt, but I ran out. Oregano leaves, ground ginger, ground chili powder, some browning, soy sauce, teriyaki sauce, ketchup, curry powder, a bunch of Ziploc baggies. I bought these slow cooker liners. There's only 4 in this box, so I'm going to try to use them and reuse them if I can, if the plastic is thick enough. So we'll see how they work. I got a couple of things of spaghetti noodles. I've already prepped my Ziploc baggies for each meal. This has flour in it. I've reused the tin or whatever. My brown sugar, and up here is where I have all of the recipes taped to my cupboard so I can see, and my list of my prep, what I had to do, and now time to start putting them together. Well, this first meal that I'm putting together is baked pork chops, and over here I have each pork chop layered between a piece, 2 paper towels so it'll soak up all the extra water and juice, etc. In here I put some extra virgin olive oil, some black pepper, complete seasoning. There's a complete seasoning. I've also put seasoned salt and 2 packs of sazon Goya, which is this, and then I mix that all together. Now what I'm going to do is place the pork chops inside, mix it all up so that the seasoned rub gets all over each pork chop, and then I'm going to lay it flat and freeze it. And here you can see it's all rubbed together. I have the label on there with today's date, what the meal is, what I have to do to prepare it, and I rubbed all the pieces of meat and made sure that the seasoning got on all sides of all of it, and now I'm just laying it flat and I'm freezing it. Alright everyone, it's 6:22. I've been at this for about 9 hours. I have dinner made for tonight, which is going to be chili, and I'm going to top that with some shredded cheddar cheese. We're going to eat that over rice, and I made extra rice so that I can freeze some of it and have that ready to go for future meals. Let's take a look at my recipe thing here that I had taped up. I got everything done, including some extra recipes. I got 2 things of baked ribs. The only one I didn't do was the raviolis because I just didn't feel like taking the time to make the dough. I'm tired already. I also got in some breakfast burritos and some barbecue chicken wings, some baked pork, also some browned pork where I just kind of stew it. And those were extra things because I had that meat that was extra, so I went ahead and did something with it. Alright everyone, so it is Sunday, and most of the meals are completely frozen. I'm going to go ahead and show you what all is there. And I actually made one of them for dinner, and we had one of the meals for breakfast, and we had one of the meals yesterday, which I already showed you, the chili. So let me go ahead and show you all of these awesome meals. Okay, so first let me show you the meal that I cooked in the crock pot. This morning we woke up, we left the house for church at, what time? 9:15. I put it in there at 9. We got home at 5:30. And it was completely cooked. And I've already served out. So let me show you what.
It's really good.
Okay, so this is what I made in the crock pot. It is pork, neck bone, and some leftover rice, which was also frozen. So let me show you the rest of the frozen meals. The boys are eating their dinner and they like it. Thank you.
Yeah, it is. Sweet.
Okay, so as you can see on my dinner table, it's all the way full to the end of the table. Here I have some barbecue wings. And this is for the crock pot. I forgot to write the directions, but you just take it, you thaw it, put it in the crock pot, cook it on low 6 to 8 hours. Here we have some teriyaki flavored chicken wings. Same thing, put it in the crock pot or on the, actually these are to be baked. I mean, you can choose, but if you want to make it easy, you can just throw it in the crock pot. Here we have some rice. Rice here and rice here. Here I have some leftover chicken and potatoes that I froze. I have 2 rib meals right here. Some cooked spaghetti and pasta sauce. And I have 2 smaller portions for lunch as well. Over here I have 3 bags of honey glazed chicken wings. One here and here and the other here. Next I have 2 meals of oxtail with vegetables. This meal is baked pork chops, and I think I have 2 of those. 2 meals of baked pork chops. Here's a brown chicken meal that I with veggies. Here I have chicken soup. Here I have some curry chicken with cabbage. Here I have some spaghetti sauce with meat in it. The other spaghetti sauce was just plain sauce.
That sounds so good.
These 2 bags are curry turkey with carrots. Here I have some dinner burritos. And there I have some baked pork pieces. Actually, this is another meal of the pork neck that I made tonight, but these I'm going to bake instead of use the crock pot. So that is all the meals. Let me go ahead and show you the list that I made to put on top of to put on our refrigerator so we know what we have left. So here I just went down and wrote all the meals or sides and how many I have. So the chicken and potatoes, I only have enough for 1 family meal. The white rice, I have enough for 4 family meals, etc. And then all the way over here, I have how to deal with it once you thaw it out. Some of them are already fully cooked, some of them are meant to be baked or cooked in the crock pot, etc. And then as we use it, we can cross it off. And I put 5-star next to these 2 because they were new recipes for us and we liked how they came out, so that way I know to save those recipes and we can do them again. And the white rice has a check by it because there's more than 1 serving, so once I get to 4 checks, I will cross that off. And there will be no more frozen white rice unless I make more and freeze more before we finish all what we have. So everything has the date that I made it, what it is, and how to deal with it once it's thawed out. And the spaghetti sauces, I have a use by date because I looked online and it said frozen spaghetti is good for 2 weeks in the freezer. So we have 2 weeks to use up our spaghetti sauce, and that way we know when to use it by. So once we use a meal, I washed out the Ziploc with soap and water, let it dry, and I kept the thing on there. I actually might peel this off and write with permanent marker on the bag, and we can reuse this bag so long as it's not punctured to make another freezer meal with it again. That way I save money. And Kuma just finished eating, so let's hear.
That was awesome. It was so good. I ate the bones.
You ate the bones?
I ate the bones.
You literally
ate the bones.
You did not eat the bones.
I did eat the bones. It was, well, most of the bones. It was so tender and it fell apart in my mouth, you know.
Oh my gosh, yes. The pork is so tender, it literally just fell off the bone. Like, look in the crock pot. All that's left in there is bones.
Watch, let me show you how.
I don't think there's any meat.
Watch this. This is how tender it is.
Oh my goodness. He literally ate the bone.
I told you I ate the bones. Bones is like meat. It's not tender.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so ladies, if you guys haven't tried this once a month cooking or freezer meals or whatever you want to call it, you definitely need to try. It's worth it. I spent 9.5 hours in the kitchen yesterday. 9 hours prepping all the meals, and then maybe 20 to 30 minutes after dinner washing up the dishes. And today we were out of the house for 9.5 hours at church, and then after church we went to my mother-in-law's house, and we had a meal cooked by the time we got home. So I made about 27 plus meals in 9.5 hours, and today we had 9.5 hours out of the house. So now times that by 27, right? 27 plus however long, how many meals I made, and you definitely earn that time back, and you save so much time in the kitchen by doing it all and just getting it all done. You don't have to go nuts like I did and do it all actually in one day.
And you don't gotta worry about your hungry husband's coming home from work like, baby, you got some food?
I know,
you gonna
right?
Eat? We gonna eat?
So no, I'm tired. I don't feel like cooking today. Eat cereal. So, dang, you made me lose track of what I was saying.
27 meals in 9 hours save you a lot of time.
Yes. Oh, yes. And you don't have to do it all in one day. If you have young kids like I do and they drive you nuts during the day, you can just double or triple your cooking while you're doing dinner, and then you have two extra dinners ready for another night. Just go ahead and do that for a whole week, and by the end of the week, you'll have 14 extra dinners for 2 weeks. There you go, and you only cooked for 1 week. So, just a suggestion. I definitely think it's worth the time and the effort, and the meals are delicious. If you want, I can link below the recipes that I use from other blogs, and then any of my recipes that I made up or that we just normally do on our own. I'll write those out. Check out the link in the description box. I will have all of those links below. And thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.